countries negotiating a global treaty to curb plastic pollution failed to reach an agreement on Monday. While more than 100 nations wanted to cap plastic production, a handful of oil producers were prepared only to target waste. Though meeting chair Luis Vallas Valdivieso tried to sound a positive note.
We have succeeded in many areas. However, there are critical matters still need to be agreed.
The nations have been gathered at the 5th UN Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee in Busan, South Korea. It was intended to yield a legally binding global treaty and was meant to be the last gathering of its kind. However, countries could agree only to postpone key decisions and resume negotiations later on. At the talks, they remained divided on the basic scope of a treaty. The most contentious items include capping plastic production, managing plastic products, and chemicals of concern. Also, the issue of financing to help developing countries implement the treaty. A small number of petrochemical-producing nations, such as Saudi Arabia, have strongly opposed efforts to reduce plastic production. They have tried to use procedural tactics to delay negotiations. Even so, Greenpeace Plastics campaign lead Graham Forbes said the meeting wasn't a waste of time.
I think the silver lining is that more than 100 countries representing billions of people stood up for the type of treaty that will reduce plastic production, protect human health, and finance the transition that's going to be desperately needed to address the plastic pollution crisis.
An option proposed by Panama and backed by more than 100 countries would have created a path for a global plastic production reduction target, while another proposal did not include production caps. The fault lines were apparent in a revised document released by the meeting's chair on Sunday, but that document could still form the basis of a treaty later on.